Hello world of YouTube and welcome back to the Let's Play of Kingdom Hearts. When we last left off, we finished off Wonderland with Dusty, and now we're going to be moving away from Wonderland and going to the next world. Let's go to the Gummy Ship. And like I said in this Let's Play, I'm not going to be doing it alone. I'm going to be joined by peeps. And my peep this time is my good buddy Wexdarn.
Hello, YouTube.
Hello. We're finally getting a project together up when we record it.
Yeah, which is weird. We kind of have two. Well, three, really.
Three. We have three. Two full Let's Plays and the Doctor Who thing. We have bad luck with getting projects together, I guess. But this time, because this is going up tomorrow, the day after we record this. So, yeah. Welcome to the... I'm flying horribly. Welcome to the Let's Play, Wex.
It is good to be here. Like, can I just say that I think the Gummy Ship levels were done so much better in the next one?
Yes, I agree completely. They're done fantastically in the second game. Like, they're fun in this, and I thought they were fun for the longest time, but I didn't know what fun was until I played the second one, apparently, because they are amazing in that.
Like, the most annoying thing about this, though, is that you have to do the Gummy Ship pretty much every single time.
Yeah.
Well, until you get...
the warp drive.
Yeah.
But yeah, the world we're going to be doing together is kind of ironic, honestly, because of the movie and its ties to music. And I'll explain that once we get to the world. But, as is customary with this Let's Play, as I will be doing with every guest, I have a few questions for you, Wex.
Alright, shoot.
The first one is, what was the first Kingdom Hearts game you started playing?
It was actually Kingdom Hearts 2.
Really?
Yeah, like, I was just hanging out at my friend's house, staying over, and his mum had just, like, come back from, like, a day out shopping, just said, I bought you this game, I thought it looked fun. And it was just Kingdom Hearts 2. Neither of us had played anything from Kingdom Hearts before.
Okay.
And it was the most confusing evening of our lives.
I bet. I didn't even think about that, yeah. You must have not known what the hell was going on. Because the story, by the time 2 comes out, they've already had 2 different games. The story has gone off to its own little world. And, yeah.
And, like, we didn't know who the hell all these characters were. I just suddenly squealed a little bit when we saw Christopher Lee, and...
Why is Mickey Mouse jumping around Yoda style? I don't understand.
Who's Roxas? What actually is his real name?
Who's this Sora guy, and why is he sleeping?
Why are Donald and Goofy in pods? What's happening?
So what exactly, like... Yeah, we're doing Deep Jungle, by the way, and I'll get to why that's ironic in a minute, but why... So you had no interest in Kingdom Hearts beforehand? Like, you didn't know anything about it, or you didn't really have any sort of interest in the series?
Yeah, like I said, we never played it, never even heard of it at that point, but... Like, I enjoyed the gameplay enough to keep me interested, at least, so...
Okay. Well, that's interesting. So do you have a lot of ties to this franchise? Do you like this franchise a lot now?
Oh yeah, like I've played like every game in the series now except for Chain of Memories because I can't find it for the life of me.
I have Chain of Memories. Haha. I got it when it came out. Haha.
I didn't know it existed when it came out.
Yeah, it's fair. To be fair, you didn't. But yeah, we crash landed the Gummy Ship to bring it to what's going on, and there's a cheetah, leopard, cat,
Sabor.
Fighting me, Sabor,
yeah,
fighting me.
That's his name.
Okay.
I think it's supposed to be a leopard.
Okay. Now, this wasn't planned. Like the whole, like the reason why this is ironic wasn't planned, but it makes that much better. So for those who don't know, Phil Collins did the score to this game, and I have been on a Genesis Phil Collins binge for the past week. I've done nothing but listen to that and progressive rock for the past week, and it's ironic because Phil Collins is British, and so is Wexdarn.
It's the only reason you bring me in, really.
Yeah,
It's British. We must bring Wexdarn back.
You're my go-to Brit.
Like we're supposed to be knocked out with his eyes are like wide open on the ground.
Yeah, it's to give us some irony when Tarzan comes in and kicks some ass.
We all know Phil Collins is actually the main character of Tarzan, anyway. Like, I'm pretty sure he gets more lines than Tarzan.
Probably. Oh my god, that was amazing. I don't know why I found that funny, but that was funny.
Where did the others go?
So, what is your favorite Disney movie is my next question.
Have you seen them?
My favorite Disney movie is probably Aladdin.
Really?
Yeah, like I'm not sure why, but it's just a film that I like will always go back and watch.
There's 2 of them.
Okay.
Like whenever I can, and it is I could probably like
Never mind.
say the entire film off the top of my head, and I know like all the songs from that film, and
Huh.
like
That's interesting because that was my favorite as a kid. Like Aladdin was my favorite Disney movie as a kid, but now it's The Lion King.
I like
Which-
The Lion King as well.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, who doesn't love Hamlet? I mean, it's brilliant.
it's better than the Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah. He just swore at us, by the way. I don't take kindly to your words, Tarzan.
Not sure I understand.
But yeah,
Show
so
me.
that's.
Take me to Rico's
Do you like
planet.
any of its sequels, like Aladdin sequels?
Tarzan.
And I'm
As a
Sora.
kid, I liked Return of Jafar.
Sora, Go.
Same.
Like, and as like direct to DVD/video Disney films go, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
To be fair,
Yeah.
but it's not something I'd like watch again intentionally, because like I realise it's pretty bad, really.
Yeah.
Like the animation's just dropped completely.
It's not. Yeah, the quality's definitely not as high of a caliber as it was in the first film.
Gosh, where are we?
Especially when you decide, oh yeah, Iago needs not 1 but 2 songs.
Sora's okay.
He has 2 songs. I did not remember that.
Yeah, like I can't remember them at all, but I remember him singing them, but I can't remember the songs,
Huh.
like lyrical content.
That's horrible.
Did you know you want Gilbert Godfrey to?
Yeah. Gilbert Gottfried never needs to sing, in my opinion. And giving him 2 songs is just asking for trouble.
Oh, like that gorilla there, Turk. She talks in the film, but they couldn't get her voice actress back for this, so.
So then who did that scream?
Well, like, I don't know. I think it was just like a stock scream
Ah.
sound, but Rosie O'Donnell, they couldn't get back for it, so
Okay.
Turk is now mute.
Also, this introduces a party mechanic that we'll get into throughout every world just about now, and that's the Disney characters join us on our adventures. Tarzan is now a partner in crime.
And if you really
And-
want to, you can steal his items that he's got equipped.
Oh yeah, I forgot you could do that. You only got a spear. I can't use that.
I think he's carrying potions as well if you're going to
Into items.
Yeah.
Yeah.
if you want
I
to
got-
steal them from him.
I got a mega potion and a potion. Should I take his potions?
It's what I always do. Like
Okay, I'm gonna be a dick.
I think some of the
exchange.
characters later on, they come with like equipment as well.
Oh wait, I can't exchange it.
Just stock it.
Okay, yeah, stock. I
Like,
take all of your items.
I'm just like, no, you're only going to be a temporary party member. You ain't allowed this stuff.
You aren't allowed the privilege of items. Tarzan, Aladdin, and whoever else we get.
Beast,
throughout
what are
this
you doing?
adventure. Beast, go back to not jungle sliding. To not being a creepy looking dude.
Well,
That's one thing I never thought about with its sequels. Why does Beast become a beast again?
They're more midquels actually.
Oh,
Like they take place in the middle of Beauty
all
and the
that
Beast.
time that's spent. Okay,
So,
I didn't realize that.
but I've got to say I love the AI on this because sometimes they'll attack the objects and they'll slide fine, then other times they'll just ride straight into them with their face.
Yes. So, you told me you had an interesting reason as to why you liked this game, or you were cool with doing this world, that you had like some story or something about it.
Well, yeah, it's like my friend Izzy, who might be watching this. Shout out to Izzy if she is. But
Is he?
But she was she was just like curious about getting into video games a little bit more than she was already.
Mm-hmm.
And like she's a big Disney fan, so I'm like, okay, I'll introduce her to Kingdom Hearts. So
Okay.
like she hasn't got a PlayStation 2, so I lent her mine temporarily, but she never really played Kingdom Hearts unless I was like there.
Oh yeah.
So we played through this for a little bit. We did Alice in Wonderland, and we did the world on the other side that I can't remember.
The Coliseum.
Yeah, we did Alice in Wonderland, Traverse Town, and the Coliseum. And like I left her place like just as we reached Deep Jungle, so I'm like, okay, I guess we'll pick this up next time. And the thing is, I hate traversing Deep Jungle.
Oh yeah.
But it gets so confusing because everywhere looks incredibly similar, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So I'm just like,
Who's this?
just like, we'll save this for next time because this world is really hard to get around. And then so like, I get a message of like, hey, is it cool if I just decide to go through? I'm like, yeah, sure, you're borrowing it. And she just clears the entire world within like half an hour.
Well, I don't want to make this world last too long, but I hope it's more than 2 parts because that would be unfair to you, Wex.
Not much use for
But-
hunting gorillas.
And I'm just sat there shocked, like, how?
Yeah, because I remember this world taking me a while to clear through because I didn't think I'm with you. A lot of these areas look the same, and it's kind of oddly structured. So yeah.
Well, anyway, I'm staying.
And no offense to her, but she's like
Well, look what
not that good at the game either. So I'm like, how did you take down the boss and stuff?
How did you conquer this world in that short of a time?
It's terrible.
It's horrible. This is not fair.
By the way, I love how some of the cutscenes just decide, yeah, we're not having voice acting anymore.
Yeah, I love how the animation goes from like really good to crap, or to like just the minimalist amount.
Yeah.
Yeah, because some of the cutscenes in this game still look pretty good, if you ask me. I still think that they look pretty fantastic. Like the HD versions look great too, because Dusty has the HD versions and I've seen them. But I still.
Why
think
do
that
they
this
just
game looks
randomly
great.
jump then?
That's something that I've seen before. They just randomly
Yeah.
they get some ants in their pants,
They
which they're both.
They get
pantses.
incredibly excited, like, we just saved!
We get to leave the tent. Go into the bamboo thicket. Oh yeah, fuck. I'm remembering more and more how much I do not like this world.
Oh, because randomly
Ran-
leopard attack.
Random leopard attacks, random mushroom guys attack when you're looking for ingredients, and just tons of not fun times. Get
Yeah,
out of here with your
it's-
nonsense.
It's not really the best world, but like, I've had good and bad experiences with it, so.
I wouldn't say it's my least favorite. I wouldn't say it's my least favorite though.
Oh no. Well,
I'll tell you one thing. My least favorite out of any. Well, all right. That's actually one of my questions leading into it. What's your favorite and least favorite world in any Kingdom Hearts game? This one, I guess, would be the prime one, but any.
well, I
What do you
think
think?
least favorite is gonna be like the Colosseum world,
Really? Why?
because it just becomes like as much as I like the gameplay and how like the battle system works, in like Kingdom Hearts 2 especially, but like as a series in general, I hate the fact that it's just constant slugfest, one straight after the other and stuff. And
Okay.
it's just like a constant barrage of it. You don't really get
A break. Yeah, I
Yeah.
get that. Well, is that like overall, like out of both Prime games, that's your least favorite world?
Yeah, because like in Kingdom
Oh
Hearts
my-
2 especially,
really?
with like the Hades Cup, which is like 100 ranks.
But okay.
It's like Jesus Christ.
Okay. Well, what's your favorite world? I'll get into why I disagree with you tremendously in a minute, but
And favorite world? Ooh, it's a tough one. There's a lot that I really do like. It's like one of my favorites is I'll just go with one of my favorites just to choose out that. Probably actually the Aladdin world, and not just because it's my favorite film,
okay.
but like I
I'll
like
jive to
how much variety you get in the areas with that.
Yeah,
Like-
I can jive to that.
I'm not sure how much I should say, like considering you've not reached it, and I don't want to like spoil a lot for.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'll just say I can see why you like it, because that's one of my favorites too. Okay, well,
Oh, here's an
Actually-
annoying bit of this world. Now, you
Yeah,
have to
and-
scroll down to the bottom and hit the jump on option.
I didn't have to do that. I just jumped onto it. At least I think I just did.
Well, yeah, you did, but I'm just saying, like, there's a jump on option that you can do it like more reliably.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
More reliably.
why do you disagree with me on?
Because Atlantica in Kingdom Hearts 2 is pointless. It's absolutely pointless.
Oh,
and I hate it.
I see what you mean. I thought you was gonna give me a breach on how Colosseum's the best world ever, rather than this world is
it's
so
also-
much worse.
No, it's one of my favorites, but I could see why you think that that's bad. Like, I like Endurance Fest. I like that in games. But seriously, Atlantica sucks in Kingdom Hearts 2. It's horrible, because it's just a rhythm game.
Wait, are you telling me you don't like cheap Disney Guitar Hero?
No! I just fell off. And that's a good point to stop, because I told you why, and we're going to fall into hippos. Okay. So, come back next time when we continue through Deep Jungle, and I continue talking to
swing
Wexdarn
on
about why he
vines.
likes Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, swinging on vines. Go check out Wex's channel. It is linked below. He's a great Let's Player, and you'll see him throughout this world giving commentary and such. Hopefully you guys are still enjoying this Let's Play. I have been Viralrak, and he has been...
And I will still continue to be Wexdarn.
And we'll see you next week.